What is going on, guys? Welcome to the times that Clint Bowyer is wrecked in 2018. I've been waiting a long time to do this video, and I cannot wait. So, we're going to get right into it. And starting off with Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure. Let's do it. Alright, my bad, guys. The start is actually Talladega. So, let's go to that one. Here we go.
Getting Truex involved into that one.
288, 9, 48.
Oh, they're spinning.
Oh, Menard up and into Bowyer, into the wall. Gets collected by McDowell.
Oh, no,
Keselowski crashes, and more cars are littered at the bottom of the racetrack.
Guys, I think that somebody may have gotten loose, got either into Jimmy Johnson or his car got loose and came down.
Here comes Jimmy through the middle of the melee.
And not sure Jimmy has much damage. How about the 18? Two crashed.
Certainly does.
We may have to list the cars that were not involved in this wreck. There might be less of them. Like Matt DiBenedetto.
I think Bubba's, I don't know, Bubba was in trouble, but I don't think anything. I don't think the 19 as Suarez did.
We're going to take a look at this from the Goodyear blimp and want you to watch William Byron in the 24 and Jimmy Johnson in the 48 as this develops.
Mike, this third turn has been a problem turn all day long. Seen cars get loose getting into three all day long.
You can see as the...
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's... The 48, as a right front fender, the 24 got close to the left rear. Just pushed that air in that left rear and brought it around.
Wow. Ray Gaulding shoots the middle and makes it. Wow. They just keep piling up.
Wow. Unbelievable. You see Bubba there on the right of the screen. I don't think he hit anything.
So you see the 24 starts coming up. Look, it just seems like the air changed and allowed that 48 to just get loose.
Yeah, the 48 and the 24, I think the 24 may have gotten on the brakes and that caused his car to get loose. But I don't know what happened to Johnson. That thing just turned sideways. And I've seen that time and time again up there in turn 3.
Casey Kane shoots through the black car with the yellow number on top.
That wind direction over there has some kind of effect on the aerodynamics of these cars.
You know what I
over
think
there.
it is? I think they're going down that back straightaway so fast that when they get in the third turn, the cars wiggle a little bit.
Boy, great job by Ty Dillon getting that car slowed down. Saw it happening way out in front of him. His spotter obviously played a great role.
Also keep an eye on...
Oh, you can see Jimmy's loose
yeah,
right there.
He just turns down in front of the 24 and it's on from there. The 21 gets tagged.
And the wind is blowing from outside the track directly across the right side of these cars.
Look at Levin get scoot right through there. Hamlin
gets his lap back.
Unbelievable. Keselowski up the hill and torn up. 34 of Reagan. Sorry about that, McDowell.
Well, he's riding with Martin Truex 2 laps down. This happens way in front of him.
Stop. Slow. Just stop.
Yes, Clayton Hughes, you're right. Just stop.
Great advice. And we'll ride with A.J. Allmendinger.
Still outside, wrecking. Come low. Keep coming. Keep going. We got right side damage here, guys.
Alright, the next race, I believe, is the All-Star race. So, cut to the No. The next one is Kansas. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. The next race is Kansas. Then it's the All-Star race.
Boy, he is, and he is right up against that wall, but he made the pass. Oh, trouble.
Hard, the wall goes William Byron.
Nose is in.
Oh.
Byron went in hard.
Oh. Matt Kenseth piled into Byron right to the 14 car right at the end there. 24 set down here on fire. 37. The 1. That was a huge wreck.
Chris Buescher involved.
You can see William moving around a little bit.
That's Ty Dillon.
There. He's out of the car now.
Matt Kenseth and William Byron climbs out after an incredibly hard hit.
I'm not sure what happened, but remember, William only took 2 tires.
It looked like he got a little bit loose. They were 3 wide there.
They will stop the cars on the backstretch. Clint Bowyer makes it back to pit road.
Bowyer's just had a tough night all night long.
So 5 cars are stopped in the front stretch grass, and Byron on the front straightaway. Good to see he's okay.
Oh boy, they're 4 wide there.
Byron on the bottom.
He just gets loose underneath.
He just starts spinning out, gets into the.
Man, it just.
Oh my gosh, that car almost went over.
Just hooked.
Ryan Newman being the landing pad.
How many times have we seen a car land on top of Ryan Newman?
Ryan Newman? Yep.
I mean, that's 2 or 3 times I can remember.
Too many.
Remember, he was with McMurray down in Talladega when that happened.
Matt Kenseth climbs from his car. He's okay.
That much damage, that kind of impact, it sure is good to see William Byron climb out of that car.
It is, and this is hard into
Ty
the outside
Dillon,
wall, and then it gets
Dillon
rammed.
out of his car. Jamie McMurray has climbed from his number 1. Chris Buescher moving around in his car has not yet climbed out.
Huge impact.
Well, let's ride with Kurt Busch and our Fox Visor cam.
31's up there, top side slow, inside corner, 30 spin, come on. Missed it here, keep coming, big wreck here, keep coming.
Boy, amazing views and amazing job getting through
Clear
there.
the middle one, very top. Bracket up ahead, keep it low. All the way on the ethers.
Chris Buescher has now climbed out of his car. That's good news. Everyone is out and walking away. Look at Kevin Harvick. Just missed this.
Oh my, how close was that for Harvick?
And for Kurt Busch also, maybe a little damage to the right side actually from the 14.
I think we now know where the Golden Horseshoe went.
We do tonight. Jimmy Johnson going by, down in the grass. It's a huge wreck with all these. This happened in the front of the field, so it involves a lot of cars. Chris Buescher.
Jeff, I wonder, did Byron having just 2 fresh tires play into this perhaps?
It's certainly possible, but I mean they went down in the corner 3 and 4 wide, and there's just no give at this point. You're pushing as hard as you can. You can see Byron comes up off that white line a little bit and is sliding, trying to save it, and it finally hooks.
I think the 14 being on his outside.
Oh, that didn't help at all.
It just pulled him around. But he only had 2 tires, so you're already at a disadvantage, and then you get pulled around. Stenhouse made a nice move to get through there.
Bowman also.
Jimmy Johnson. Austin Dillon on the outside.
You can see Kenseth come in right at the end.
Yep. With that 24, though, it took a hard lick into that outside wall. There's William Byron. He's fine.
Yeah, every driver involved whose cars came to rest on the grass or on the asphalt here has walked away.
And look who he's got pushing.
Now we go to the All-Star race, where Clint Bowyer once again gets taken out. So let's go to that.
Alex Bowman versus the wall. Ryan Newman up the middle.
Oh my gosh, how many cars can go in that turn at one?
Larson.
Four wide. Oh no!
Into the wall.
No.
Goes Kurt Busch and Truex and more. Bowyer all torn up. Keselowski.
Mercy.
Oh, overtime.
Well, we know as we get closer to those $1 million in that last lap.
Well, how many rows of 4 wide can you fit to turn 3?
The intensity picks up, and you just stop giving and start taking.
Look like a covey of quails going off in there.
It'd take you a lot of replays to figure out how this started. We know how it ended.
Oh, my gosh.
Bowyer to the garage already.
Look at this. Here we are. 4
wide.
wide.
How crazy is that? We're talking about 4 wide at Charlotte in the All-Star race.
Still 4 wide.
And
then Stenhouse gets into 78. 78 gets into 14, and it's on from there.
Like I said, no give. You know, there's just at this moment when you start to get down to this part of the race, nobody gives an inch.
Want to ride with Martin Truex? I would say not really, but let's.
You're 4 wide. Still 4, still 3. Hold it right here now. 17's inside. The inside.
I mean, there may have been 6 inches that he could have moved to the right, but other than that, there's really not much Martin Truex Jr. could have done.
Much of that.
You know what? The best speeding penalty someone could have gotten lately may just gone to the 48 car on that last go-round because he was so far back he didn't even get in it.
So 17 into 78 into 14 into the 3 into the 41 into the 18 into the 2. Be easier to tell you who was not involved.
Keep it on, keep it on.
Gonna ride along with our Fox Visor cam. Kurt Busch.
Right, just 1 now. Very top of the 48. Top of 3. Stay low, stay in the gas. Stay low, stay in the gas. Stay low, 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 low. Right in front of us. Coming to you, coming to you.
Boy, it's a helpless feeling. You're Kurt Busch. You're wide open, right on the outside. You see a clear view ahead of you, and all of a sudden it just closes up, starts to slam you into the outside wall.
2 outside. 2 outside. 1 outside. Keep coming. Clear, clear. Keep coming low. Get by these guys. Outside, outside, outside.
Somewhere back there.
Next, we go to NBC Broadcasting. So, I'd like to thank Fox for the Daytona, Kansas, and the All-Star race footage. Now, before I get into the Daytona and Darlington, Vegas, Dover, Martinsville, and ISM footage, I would just like to thank NBC for this incredible footage that they give to us all for our viewing pleasure and videos and all this. So now, Daytona time, baby.
They get the white flag. The next flag will call it the 14 around. Bowyer into the wall. The caution comes out just before they get to the start-finish line.
Some big impacts.
Bain caught up, as is Bubba Wallace. Brendan Gaughan also in this. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson, Trevor Bain. A lot of damage to Jimmy Johnson's car. Ross Chastain. Major damage to the 15. Overtime rules. You have to get back to take the white flag for it to be a complete race. Otherwise, they'll try again. This time, the caution came out just before Martin Truex Jr. got to the finish line. And we see Jimmy Johnson climbing out of the window. So they will try overtime one more time. You see Trevor Bain. He's won at this racetrack before, as you mentioned, trying to prove himself again. Clint Bowyer got sideways in the tri-oval, hit the wall hard.
Let's take a look at the replay, get an idea how this all started. There you see Clint Bowyer and Bubba Wallace. Clint's on the inside. Bubba's got a little tire rub there, but he's shoving and he just turns, pushing so hard. And Clint was moving around on the front bumper. And it hooked him into the wall. That's just real aggressive bunt drafting. Here's from the 43 roof cam. And he just turned him sideways there, hooked him bad.
Keep coming, keep coming.
That's just really aggressive pushing. Really aggressive bump drafting, which is what's going to happen at the end of these races.
Yeah, they got misaligned. When they got misaligned, here's Kevin Harvick.
I'll help you. Keep digging here. Hey, Trey, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Easy.
Two cars turned in front of Kevin Harvick. Good to see Clint Bowyer able to run. It was a big impact. Clint hit really hard. Real contenders, you know.
Next is Kamikaze Wreck from Darlington. This one's going to be interesting. I just wanted to say before, sorry to JD NASCAR 31 here. I know you don't really like seeing this wreck, but I have to put it in the video because it was a wreck that he had, so right going to it. I really don't want to see it either, but, you know, it's for the video.
In the middle of 3 and 4, hard contact into the wall. Oh my God. Huge wreck. The 14 of Clint Bowyer. Look at the damage. 31, Ryan Newman. The 96 of Jeffrey Earnhardt. Man, look at the 14 car. I looked up out the window and saw both cars going up the banking.
What the hell happened there?
And Clint had pitted on lap 301. He had pretty much the freshest tires in the field.
Talk about the closing rate. You know,
Yes.
new tires, old tires, multiple lines. That is such a huge wreck. The 14 was running 12th. The 31 was up in the side of the top 10 in the 6th position. That's a hard hit for the 14. Clint climbing out there. We're hearing Ryan Newman was trying to come to pit road. I don't know if that contributed to the accident. We're going to have to see the replays when they come.
Back up. Just kind of tape it up so it stays on, okay? Get a piece of bare bottom, put the bumper cover back up. 4 tires.
Here's Newman. Oh, man. It's very clear to me the 31 was coming to pit road, and Clint Bowyer had no idea. He had no idea the 31 was pitting. Heavy contact. Man, look at this right here.
Clint Bowyer hit
Hard twice.
twice. He hit way hard.
Yes, the last hit's the worst because all the crumple zones and everything, the absorbing impact stuff is already absorbed in the first impact.
That's a big hit.
Oh. Jeffrey Earnhardt sliding in there. This one right here is not much better. No, this is the worst one because he's already got so much damage.
Look at that wall, how much that wall moves when he makes contact.
I mean, normally you would expect, you know, maybe see a hand waving out the window, but the difference is in speed. He had to be so far behind him on the backstretch, he probably couldn't even see the 31 when he was on the backstretch. Yeah, what these spotters will typically do is I mean, in a race like this, with this type of situation, they would be extremely vocal with either hand signals or some sort of a system to be able to help each other understand who's coming to pit road and when. But this stuff happens so fast.
I mean, clearly, Clint had no idea that Ryan Newman was coming onto pit road.
Now for Las Vegas.
So close to that opening again.
Yeah, Chase Briscoe yesterday. 3, Keselowski forging ahead of the 22.
Got another crash.
And they crash behind the 34 into the wall, collecting the 41 of Kurt Busch.
2 more playoff drivers, the 41 and the 14, both involved.
And that means overtime.
And another
Restart for Brad Keselowski.
And Michael McDowell was having a really good run. He was running 11th spot right there. Would have been a great day for this team.
And you see the fluid running out. They'll have to clean that up. The 38 also involved with David Reagan.
41's also on pit road with heavy, heavy damage. Said Clint Bowyer was involved. I thought he was involved, but he drove away. Hard to say. That car's seen better days.
Still there? Clear. Watch from here. Stay low, low, low. Low, low. Go up high here. We're up middle. There you go. See you. There you go. Nice job.
Yeah, it was Reagan.
Sorry,
They got
got
Reagan.
Loose.
Reagan and McDowell
Yeah.
right there.
Teammates.
Yeah, and 41 right behind him. 41 looks good till right there.
I'll tell you what's
There
surprising.
it is right here. You see on the left side of the screen, Reagan just got up the racetrack and got into McDowell. That's what started it.
Next week is Richmond. That's supposed to be a short track. As much carnage as we've seen here, this looks more like a short track race than what we would see in Richmond.
It's a playoffs, Rick. Every year. Jeff, you and I have this conversation. What do we say? Man, I don't know. I mean, is this elimination format going to change the way they drive? Yes, it is absolutely going to change the way they drive. These guys take risks that I don't believe. My opinion is they don't make these risks in the regular season. I'm not even sure they're doing it conscious. I think it's just a subconscious reaction to the position they're putting in. These drivers, Dale, they are aggressive when the playoffs start.
Since we've been in the booth in Chicago, it's been this way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember the intensity being like this when I was in the race car, much less the first half of the season. But something's happened. These guys are putting it on the line. They're taking risks. You can hear Denny Hamlin in his interview after his accident how he's trying to do more than the car's capable of doing. Looks like a lot of guys are doing that.
Now Dover.
You want these guys, though, to just maintain their lane. They did. They maintained their lane.
But look how the 41's close in there.
Cautions come out. There'll be a restart. The 14 into the wall hard.
Oh, that's going to be huge. Look, he was only minus 13. But this car is not going to finish the day. It's going to be costly for Clint Bowyer. Another impact on the inside wall.
Tire come off some.
And a big hit also.
You see the wheel on the right front completely bent in. That's how hard he hit the wall.
Rick, Junior, we've all done this here.
Well, you see flames under the hood, too. The safety crew is going to get to him quickly. It's a fire suppression system that helps with this, but you see Clint climbing out of that car as quickly as he can as the flames start to roll from under the hood.
He couldn't get his helmet hose unplugged, so it was prohibiting him from getting out any quicker.
Glad to see him get out there. This is a place when you blow a right front tire with the speed, the banking, that you are going to hit the wall a ton, Jeff.
Eye to the right of the screen.
Yeah, clearly a mechanical issue. We saw him on pit road earlier. We were speculating a little bit whether they had a loose right rear, what was going on, but they clearly had some kind of suspension issue going on.
Now this lineup has been turned upside down.
There they go. Here comes the 11 of Denny Hamlin.
Now to Martinsville.
Which right now is Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's going to take advantage. He'll take second. And around goes the 14.
Oh, that's huge.
Clint Bowyer spinning.
17 cars in the lead lap.
Got any damage or we just fit? Flat, no damage.
Take a look at the replay here and see what happened to Clint. He's coming off turn 2 down the back straightaway.
48 got us, so we lost a lap.
3 wide here.
Yeah, 3 wide. Suarez in that 19 car.
I think
Jimmy had pitted on that 399, so he's got a little fresher tires than everybody.
Yeah, I think Jimmy might I don't know, expected the 19 to back off there. Thought he might have hit the 19
Looking
too.
low. Inside, 3 wide, you're top, 3 wide, you're top. One inside, one inside, one inside.
180 miles an hour through the...
Now to the final one, ISM.
Didn't feel like he'd done as well as he could. Yeah, I mean, every driver comes in with, we got a car in the fence, 14 car.
Clint Bowyer into the wall.
Another left rear tire, it looks like. But it's very far into the run. Wonder what's going on with these left rear tires.
Well, you have to wonder if that start. So if you start the race on low air pressure, and the first thing you do is go from the banking to the flat to the banking down the dogleg, that will damage the side of that tire, and it'll just create a little leak. And over time, it loses air until it finally fails. You have to wonder if that's what happened on the 14 down the back straightaway here. Left rear tire goes flat. There's nothing the driver can do. So you guys talked about how the restarts have changed the racing. Well, they've also changed the abuse put on these Goodyear
That
tires.
is a helpless feeling for a driver to go down in the corner and you can't. There's nothing you can do to keep it out of the fence.
And Bowyer hit, that is so fast. Bowyer and his team had rallied. They were running 7th and made their car a lot better, and this is going to put a
an end to his bid to win a championship this year. Last few weeks, left his stall as well. Kevin Harvick coming down.
So that's gonna do it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and also credit to NASCAR on Fox and NASCAR NBC for this footage. It was amazing. They do an awesome job, and we'll see y'all at Daytona. And if y'all like it, leave a like, and I may do another one. Anyway, peace out.